everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem Smackdown Night. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven rings, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, a.k.a. Doc. We are joined also by Anthony Luby, the sun-kissed, dude.
Real clever.
By the beast of Barberton, Luke Farnsworth. And we have a special guest in the far right side of the ring tonight. The Detroit Demon, the Michigan Madman, the Pirate of the Peninsula, Mr. Marcus! What the fuck was that intro? Marcus, what's your last name?
I've been laughing ever since you started. I wish they could hear me.
What was that intro? Where did that come from?
The beast of Barberton.
The sun-kissed dude. Talk about not creative.
Sun-kissed dude. You don't even get a fucking like badass nickname. You're just dude.
I'm the dude.
The sun-kissed dude. Jonathan's Doc. I was gonna give everyone's like height and weight, like standing at 5'6", weighing at a whopping 206 pounds. Anthony Luby.
Don't wait.
That's not how.
Tonight's showdown, we're about to see what happens when an unstoppable object meets an unmovable force.
Superman.
Backwards.
I get
You're
that.
close enough.
Unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yeah, there you go.
I get that reference.
I've actually never seen Superman, Marcus.
I've never seen
was-
Is
Unstoppable.
it from Superman?
I don't know.
It was Superman. Who he was talking to? I think it was Doomsday. I don't know.
Why the fuck are you asking me?
It was Joker.
It wasn't Joker.
Society.
I forgot that.
Superman don't fight Joker.
He can't.
I forgot
fuck him.
Superman had a nice conversation with Joker
Superman
about
would
how
fuck the Joker.
why
The only conversation they had was in
how
Injustice
horny
game.
is he?
I'm doing good, Alex.
I'm doing all right.
Oh God.
Wait, so he's gonna start over? This is it right here.
This is
No,
it.
we're live. We're
This is it.
live,
We're
Marcus.
live, Marcus.
I don't know if you know this. We are the one and done podcast.
There are no retakes.
There's no retakes. There's only cameras that stop us in the middle.
Yeah.
I had a day today. I'd like to talk about that.
All right.
Okay, this is Hello Harem therapy session. Wrestling's over. It's time for therapy.
I'm gonna need it after that intro.
As all WWE superstars have to undergo.
Okay, so today I'm vibing at home, right? And my mom's like, "Hey Jay, let's go to the store." And I'm like, "That sounds cool." So we go to the store. Fantastic. She's like, "All right, now we're going to a chiropractor. We getting your back adjusted." I'm like, weird, but okay. We go to a chiropractor. Dude cracked every bone in my goddamn body, which was very unsettling. When he goes to crack your neck, that is the scariest shit in the entire world.
Do they like armbar you and fucking roll you around?
No. They like grab your chin on the top of your head and they turn your head sideways and then just go, and just like your neck just goes like that. And
What if he fucked up?
it would
like,
break your neck?
if he
Doc,
kills
I
you?
think you messed up.
Doc, this is fucked.
Feel better? So much better. Like, no,
So much better. I can't move my
I got my
arms.
back adjusted, and then we went home. We vibed at home for like an hour, and then my mom was like, "You hungry?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." So we go to the mall. We get something to eat. This was all an elaborate ruse. So while we're out to eat, my mom's like, "Oh yeah, you're getting your hair cut." I said, "Why, Mom?" She said, "'Cause you look bad. Your girlfriend's cute, and I want to keep her around." And that hurt my soul a little bit because she told me I looked like shit and Autumn was gonna leave me. So kudos, Ashley, for figuring a way to get me to get my hair cut. I get my hair cut, whatever. My mom walks in and makes a lot of comments about me looking like a sheep. Fine. And then, so we walk out of the goddamn barber, and she's like, "Come this way." We walk 3 buildings down. She's like, "I paid for a spray tan. You're getting a spray tan."
What?
I was like, "Why?" She said, "A good base coat for the beach."
I told you guys, you didn't have to pay for it. I have the shit.
It was like $20.
This was free.
Oh, what happened to the 10 you told me earlier?
What?
Jonathan
It'll
told
be
me 10.
$30 in 20 minutes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for it, so I don't care
That's
how much
fair.
it was. Yeah, I got spray tan and a haircut and my neck adjusted, and then she told me when I get home tonight she's whitening my teeth. So I don't know what's going on.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
He's on something.
Marcus had a
Can
question.
we go back? Can we go back to the chiropractor? Whatever his name
The
is.
chiropractor.
Yeah, you heard me. That's the Detroit accent coming out. Sorry.
That's the Detroit speak.
So if he would have killed you, would that be then your fault or his fault?
There's a waiver that's signed that, like, paraphrasing, basically anything we do, even if it hurts you, you can't sue us. And I signed that.
I'm not signing that.
So they're like, yeah, if you die, just fuck off.
Well, no, like, it doesn't happen. You'd be surprised how hard it is to break someone's neck.
I bet it has happened to somebody, though.
They wouldn't have that waiver if it didn't happen to someone.
The chiropractor wouldn't still be practicing if they've done it.
Luke, can we search that? I'm actually really curious if people have been killed by
what?
chiropractor accidents.
Or just, like,
Deaths
fucked up.
in
Like, he's cracking your back, he does something wrong.
chiropractic.
Ah, shit, you're paralyzed now, chief. Sorry.
You'd have to push
No,
really
Marcus,
hard
that's
to
a good
crush
question.
Yeah,
it.
he trips, falls, bam.
Your neck like this, and you're like, I can't move.
He's
Dude,
like, oh.
people walk on your back. You got to put a lot of pressure just to fucking break a
Well, this
vertebra.
guy's a fucking unit, so.
He was not.
It is 1 in 1 million chance that there's a complication with a chiropractic adjustment.
Has it happened though?
Yes, it says
Well,
very rare.
It says
rare.
complications, so that could be a multitude
Complications,
of things there.
anything.
So the worst case scenario, you're paralyzed.
Dude, they'd have to push really fucking hard to, like, smash a vertebrae. That is not easy. That's not easy.
That's fair.
It's not
I mean,
Rambo. It's not like you walk up
Yeah.
to someone, you literally go like that and their neck's
Okay, the
broken.
most famous one is a Playboy model, Katie May. She died in 2016. She had a ruptured artery caused from complications with chiropractic
Fuck will they
adjustments.
do to her?
Whoa.
They did something. She got a ruptured artery and experienced a stroke and died.
No way.
Wow.
The artery was damaged during a neck manipulation by a chiropractor. He went and hurt one of her arteries. One artery went ouchie, and then she had a stroke and
Nothing
died.
like fucking crushing the carotid artery.
If I had
Fantastic.
$1,
Yep, been there. Done that. But
Wouldn't recommend it.
not going back.
One other part to Jonathan's little fiasco today. So as you guys have seen on camera, I'm sure, our hair's gotten a bit long, and that's both from neglect and a bet Jonathan and I made not too long ago.
That's me neglect.
Hey, neglect.
what's up, neglect?
But we bet
Luke.
that whoever cut their hair first had to buy the other one Mike's place. So, being as Jonathan has cut his hair, mine is
have.
still long and oh so not luscious. Jonathan owes me Mike's place.
And I accept that.
He does, and I respect that.
Yes, I mean,
shake your
I
goddamn
lost.
hand.
I lost fair and goddamn square. Like,
I won't go easy on you, but I won't go hard on
That's
you.
what you
no,
do.
I
Dude, it's Mike's
I
place.
understand. So basically, what we're saying is we have to go back to Mike's place soon.
Yeah, like, that's really fast. That's a quick turnaround time.
I know.
Yeah, well,
It's
we,
gonna be
okay,
at
so
least
we
a
were.
month.
I mean, the reason that we bet this is because, well, I mean, we got to go to like the beach and stuff. So when we come back, it's our celebration dinner. So it was literally like we were expecting this to end by the time Anthony's show rolled around, so that we could settle this that day. But that day has passed, so now we have to go back.
We have to go back.
We have to go back. Marcus, I wish you were in town for longer because I would love to take you to Mike's.
We literally just got done talking about how we
Bring-
still have stomach.
Bring more.
Marcus, when you're in town next, we'll take you to Mike's place.
We'll treat you to
Mike's place
Mike's.
is on the Harem.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Dude, we have to go back.
We gotta go back
Yeah.
like twice now. So fantastic.
Twice?
Oh, yeah, so we didn't like
Have we ever explained Mike's place?
not that we've explained
No.
Mike's. What I was gonna say is we introduced him, but we never said anything about him after he. And the demon from Detroit, Marcus. So anyway, I had a weird day. Like that's how. So everybody, this is a friend of the podcast and a viewer. This is Marcus.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's me.
He's from Detroit.
The one and only.
The one.
The one and the only
The one and
Detroit.
only. I met him through another mutual friend of the podcast, Braden, who met him on Xbox,
Discord.
Discord, and then
How do you-
MySpace.
Continue. I have a question after you're done.
and so then it was a couple months ago, right?
January.
January,
Yeah.
Marcus came and visited for the first time, and then I told him he has to come back and visit. because I wanted to hang out with him.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so he used my graduation from college as an excuse to come back and vibe some more. So here he is, Marcus, back in Ohio.
Well, we forgot the fact you got me drunk the first day I met you. We forgot that fact. Playing drunk souls.
Marcus is of legal age, and I didn't partake in the alcohol.
Marcus, give us that story.
So this what happened. I was told we about to play some Dark Souls. I'm like, Dark Souls, I never played it. They said, okay, here's a twist. Every time you die, you drink. I'm like, okay, bet. So
Can't be that hard.
I know, right? I was like, it can't be that hard. I play PlayStation. Okay.
Yeah, so skills directly correlate.
PlayStation, Dark Souls.
Same fucking thing.
So I was like, okay. So they gave me the controller first. I knew it was a trap. Because tell me why the first boss is the hardest boss in the game.
What Dark Souls did you play, Marcus?
What's 3?
Oh.
What to do with the axe?
Yes, 3. It was Idix Gundyr.
Yeah, that fool.
Marcus, where were you?
That fool.
I'd like to say that Idix Gundyr is probably like the second easiest boss in Dark Souls.
Not the
Well, I mean, when you compare it to you've never played Dark Souls prior, right?
No, not my type of game.
Yeah. So therefore, that is a very difficult boss.
Yeah.
Any boss is difficult.
Any of them is
Yeah.
difficult if you've never played before.
Yeah.
He'd never played before, and he was drinking Crown Royal.
But on top of that being one of the easiest bosses, you struggling with it should
Yeah.
set you up for understanding the rest of the game's way worse.
And keep in mind, I wasn't taking regular shots. I was taking my own shots straight out the bottle.
Marcus was taking big league
He was
shots.
taking Marcus
I
shots.
was taking Detroit
No,
style
yeah, I was about
shots.
to say he was taking
Detroit style.
swigs. What were you doing?
I was taking Detroit style shots right there. So after a couple times I died, we ended up switching Dark Souls 1. I was like, okay, I got it easy because they about to play. Tell me why we get the pinwheel. Oh, I think Braden died first. Braden died first to the wheels.
He died of the bone wheels before.
Oh, okay, all right.
He didn't die
I was
from
about to say.
Yeah. So Dean gave me the controller. I ended up getting there. I ended up dying to pinwheel, sadly. I hate to admit it. Then I get this fool the controller. He beats it. Goes all the way to the twin. Or are they twins? Or best friends? Whatever them.
Ornstein and Small.
Ornstein and Smoke?
Yeah,
The
them
big
two.
the big guys.
Yeah,
well,
them.
one's big as fuck, and the other one's
Yeah, the
pretty
dude
small.
and the
ONS.
wolf. Yeah, them two.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He gets us all the way there, and we get stuck. So I'm already in the room halfway drunk. Braden is up there laughing at me because I'm drunk trying to struggle. And he ended up trying to fight him, kept dying. And he did something slick. He left the room and said, I would be back, and never came back. So I'm in the room.
I'd like to say I didn't mean to. I ended up going and playing with Braden's VR.
So I'm in the
That's
room
equally as
halfway
fun.
drunk, coming down the stairs like, Jonathan, it's your turn. He said, oh, I'm not playing no more. I'm like, you tricked me. Like, y'all played me.
The point of the game is to.
That's the Ohio way. That's how we do it here.
Yeah.
Then I
That's
sat down.
dirty. That's dirty 330. No.
URTY.
Then we sat down at the table. They kept giving me a cup filled with water, but I drank the water, filled it up back in Crown. Then they brought that.
Wait.
I kept giving him cups of
Water.
Okay, Marcus was so drunk that he kept pulling up his Venmo. Everybody in the room, he was asking for their Venmo, and he was sending everybody at the table $100 off of Venmo, just like sending it to us. And we were like, Marcus, why did you just send me $100? And he's like, because I love you. And we're like, that's not a good excuse. So everybody sent it back, and I start telling him to drink water. He was drunk enough that the first couple glasses, I was saying, it's vodka, shoot it. He was doing it. Like, he was believing me. And so then he drinks the glass. I get distracted playing with a snake. I'm sitting there fucking around with the snake.
That big ass snake.
Yeah,
Leo.
I look over at Marcus. He's got a glass full of Crown, and he's just fucking drinking it.
But hey, I didn't puke.
No, you were just,
That's respectable.
He was-
Did you down the whole bottle?
No, this what happened. It was like a swig left. I left with like a tiny, like this much.
I think you said you were saving it for tomorrow.
Oh, that's like nothing in
Yeah,
there.
like that. And I said I was gonna save it for when I leave, so when I get that buzz on the plane. But I never got to it. So tell me why Braden's new roommate drunk my last bit of Crown. I was hurt. I was like hurt.
Man,
Even though it was like this much in it, she drunk it.
you could have had that. You did you dirty this week.
They did you dirty.
I know, right? But I had a new bottle of Crown with me.
There we go. I knew you would get a new
But
bottle.
I drunk
Marcus.
that whole bottle up too.
You had
Sang with 2 twisted T's.
Marcus.
Have you had peach
yeah.
crown?
That is hard to get.
That
I
is-
heard
yes,
it's difficult.
You cannot get it.
Man, what I would do for some peach crown?
Man, at my
I like
old job,
peach.
Nothing.
I used to work at a liquor agency, Marcus, where there was a big ass warehouse.
It hit liquor.
And I
you
just-
hardly know her.
Don't laugh. Please don't laugh.
But we would drive around on these little like what were they
Victim
called?
now.
They were like baby forklifts, if that makes sense. They were like motorcycle forklifts, and this whole warehouse was filled with boxes and boxes and crates of all liquor. And I remember during this season, like now when I worked there, we started getting in that Peach Crown Royal. Bro, that shit like flew off the goddamn shelves. Yeah, it was
can't get a hold of it.
insane.
It's hard as fuck to get.
Like I would do like probably like 6 just pallets of that stuff. It was asinine.
Fucking, I was at Acme today, and my mom walked up to the counter where they sell like lottery tickets, and they have crowns.
Oh, yeah,
up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
because they have like the higher end liquors behind that. And my mom was like, "Do you guys have any peach crown?" And they said they got a shipment that morning, and they were already gone. Like they sold out of it that
Never
day.
had it.
Dude,
I haven't either. You
haven't
can't
either.
get it. Like,
It's
you
good. I had it one time in my life.
Where?
Detroit.
We're going to the Holy Land.
I think you're like, where? Like, he's gonna be able, like, you're gonna know where he's talking about if he tells you.
Detroit.
Marcus traveled. Dude, he flew here from Detroit.
Detroit.
I didn't know Marcus could fly.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Fly like an eagle.
Like, oh yeah. That sounds crazy.
That's
though,
that
dude.
Detroit power.
I want to try that so bad because Apple Crown is so goddamn good.
It is.
I could drink a
yeah.
whole bottle.
I did.
That's his liquor.
We know you do, Marcus.
That's his liquor.
That's Marcus in a bottle. Is Crown Royal.
Crown Apple.
Crown Apple
I'm a
Royal.
Marcus in a bottle.
Marcus in a bottle.
Whoa.
All right,
I
well,
love that song.
Marcus, enough small talk here. Let's dive deep into
Let's
the.
talk about
Well, before we do that, let's get the stupid shit out of the way.
All right.
Like, Anime
Speaking of
Louise.
diving, I'd appreciate if you guys dove into that like button,
Like
commented, and subscribed. Also, check out our Twitter, MySpace, Instagram,
Twitch. We got Twitch.
Twitch.
What I do with that?
Flying people
What I
me.
do with that CD?
What's going
it's
on?
right here. Why?
Oh, the CD.
And don't forget to buy your copy of The Great Wave.
Oh shit! Big shout! Big shout!
Fucking corporal.
It's fucking Corporal. This
Look at
is
us.
kind of crazy, man. You have
You just
a
got
real
plugged.
You have a real homie from Detroit plugging your
Wave. The
first
Great
EP.
I'd like to ask a question, Marcus.
Marcus,
have you ever
one sec,
heard
one sec.
anything of the Great
Yeah.
Wave?
If he listens
yeah,
to the
with Brandon.
podcast,
With Braden?
Yeah.
Oh, Pog.
Hell yeah.
we use.
Yeah,
I
dude.
heard
Wave
the
song.
new song y'all just wrote.
No, that's their band.
Oh, it's
This
our
is
band.
not them.
But
This is when
this
you
is
listen to the podcast, the music that plays in the beginning, the guy who makes those beats, this is his EP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Corporal
okay.
was on episode 30 too.
Yeah,
the kid's
we
from
had him on.
Australia.
He was the Australian guy.
Oh, okay, okay. I know who he is. Okay, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who he is, but
Well, you
I know,
know,
who he
yeah.
You know
Marcus,
what?
how many episodes of the podcast have you actually watched?
It depends. I watch them when I'm at work, as in my headphones, cause I be sitting around doing nothing. So I watch a good 3 a day. Well, I mean not a day, but 3 at work.
Okay.
Your word.
Doctors don't recommend that.
No, we do not recommend you listen to the podcast.
I be cracking up. Some people are like, "What you laughing?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's behind your comprehension."
We are the new.
You need a higher intellect to understand our comedy.
need a doctorate to watch the Harem.
We're on it, and only 2 of us even have degrees.
3 of us are in Mensa.
Mensa. What's Mensa?
The group for the organization of geniuses.
Who's not in Mensa?
You can't have dementia and be in Mensa.
Yeah, you can't have dementia in Mensa.
You got to remember what you ate for dinner.
Yeah, you
the
know,
day before.
some interesting celebrities that are in Mensa. Chris Hadfield, the commander of the International Space Station,
That,
the
that
Canadian
makes
astronaut.
perfect sense.
Uh-huh.
2 that don't make sense. Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson are all in Mensa.
Are they really?
Yes, it is a.
Yeah, they are actually geniuses.
It is a group of geniuses. You have to have a certain IQ placement test to be in it, and then they send you a large booklet test. You have to complete the test and pass it to join, and it's very, very, very difficult.
I could do that.
Marcus, I
could do that with my Detroit powers.
Marcus, I'm gonna pay for Mensa to send you the placement test, and if you pass it, I will be like.
We'll buy you Mike's place.
And
We're already buying a Mike's place.
He gets a double dose of Mike's.
and Crown Royal.
I thought we were gonna treat him, not punish him.
No, right?
Hey, Mike's
Marcus,
place.
you ever want to eat a burger served between 2 cinnamon buns?
You ever want to eat gyro meat and corned beef on the same sandwich?
You want to eat you want to get a sandwich called the Big Freaking Sandwich, and there's no sandwich. They just bring out a plate of meat.
There's bread
Macaroni.
underneath.
There was bread underneath.
There's meat, macaroni,
eggs. Cheese.
They just and they say it's a sandwich. I couldn't find the sandwich.
It was very good.
It was delicious.
It was.
Everything there is delicious.
Shit my pants
You
out.
shit your pants every time.
Just don't get the. It's not that the appetizers are bad. It's that they will fill you up before you get your actual meal.
They got pizza fries.
How's got the poutine?
Poutine.
Poutine.
Or no,
Do they
Andy got
poutine
Andy
in
got
Detroit?
You got the
the
tater
Reuben
That's a
Kraut
Canada
balls.
thing.
I
You
know,
got the
but you guys are
tater
closer
skins.
to Canada than we are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you speak French?
I know 2 words in French.
What are they?
Bonjour. Ciao.
You don't know we?
Is chow
Oui.
a
Oh, oui,
French
yes,
word?
yes,
How's
yes,
that?
oui,
I
oui.
think it's Italian.
Italian.
It's
I thought it was
Italian. It's
Italian.
also in German. Means the same thing.
Ciao means bye in French.
Does it?
Chow's like a
Like a universal word.
well, like Middle European.
Wait,
Oh,
I
okay.
I think I know a phrase too. Come appel, something like that. I forgot.
I
forgot.
Je m'appelle.
Okay. Jim
Je
Appel.
m'appelle.
I think that's my name is. And Kama Tutu Pel is your name is.
Marcus, you're
Comment
what the
ça va?
You're what the French call les incompetents.
That's from
That's
fucking
from Home Alone.
you
I don't know
idiot.
what it means. I feel like it means incompetent.
Some I don't know.
Les
Maybe something like
incompetents.
that. I can't trust.
You're
Home
not
Alone's
incompetent,
French.
Marcus.
Is it- okay, let's get
There's that episode of Dexter where he just kept saying omelette du fromage.
cheese omelet. Babish did a video where he made the omelette du fromage.
It's just a cheese omelet.
Yeah, he made it.
All right, we'll get into Luke's anime of the week, and then
All
hit
right,
up Marcus.
anime of the week, Luke. What is it?
I'm actually very curious with this one.
It's if her flag breaks.
No, it's
I'll
not.
eat my ass.
You said over 12
It
episodes.
better not be.
It's actually Penguin Drum. Buy one get one ghost penguins.
Bogo on.
I put the nice
You
S,
put the
the
S in
middle
there?
school S. Yeah,
Oh, he did.
yeah.
That's a good one.
I had to spice it up. I didn't know how to draw a penguin. So this show is about 3 siblings. It's 2 brothers and their younger sister. The younger sister has a disease that doctors can't figure out how to fix, and she ends up dying in one of the first episodes. Well, a penguin god actually takes over her body and extends her life, but in return, it tells the brothers that they have to find the penguin drum. Doesn't tell them what the fuck it is. So the whole show is them trying to find the penguin drum and the effects of the penguin god taking over their sister as it goes on.
Wow.
Is she turning into a penguin?
No. I've shown you the clip of
Yeah,
her doing
I've
the
seen it.
transformation.
Yeah,
It's
the
long as
transformation
fuck.
is
It's
awesome.
long as fuck.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It happens
Oh.
every single time.
But it's really cool.
It's very cool. It is a very good show. The end is kind of sad.
Oh man, I want to know I'm gonna ask you what it is after the pod. No, I'm just gonna fucking watch the show.
Just watch the show. It's 24
You
episodes.
gotta watch fucking Overlord first.
There's a lot I gotta
Overlord.
watch. I'm watching Shido Bako right now.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause
Doofus.
you neglect to watch anything anyone tells you to watch.
Well, this was just happy. I just wanted something happy.
I'm gonna watch From the New World next. I don't know what the
Poggers.
hell it's about. Anyway, Penguin Drum is a very pretty show. The characters are actually very well created. It kind of does a lot of jumping around, but it does it well. I give it honestly a genuine 9 out of 10. No memes.
9 what's out of 10?
I'm doing that without memes. 9 out of 10, no memes.
Yeah,
So
how
9
many
penguin drums out of 10.
Mine, penguin drums
Out of
10.
penguins out of 10, I give it 10 penguins out of 10.
Oh, solid.
I give the show a genuine 9 out of 10 though on my scale.
Poggers.
Was this on your sad binge?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
The end is actually really sad.
Oh man,
I can only imagine.
I know.
Like what happened.
The whole show's awesome though.
when did it come out?
2011.
Oh, so it's
That's
old.
way older
It's
than I
old.
thought. It's sad because that's not really old, but it is. You know what I mean?
Well, they just announced like the 10-year movie that they're doing.
Yeah, I remember. I remember seeing that earlier this year.
Which I'm very excited for. This show is a top 10 for me probably.
Really?
Yeah, it is a very, very, very good show. Just
I do want
genuinely.
to watch it. When you showed me the transformation video, I was like, "Whoa,
And
this
how it happens
is."
every single fucking
Yeah,
time.
it's
Yeah.
like
Dude,
funny,
it's
but
like
it's
a
actually
whole
it's
minute.
like well done to a T.
The song that plays is a banger too.
I know,
it is
it
a
is.
genuine whole minute of transformation, and it doesn't make any sense. Like they're on a roller coaster at some point. A giant penguin robot comes out.
Doesn't she like walk down
She
a carpet?
walks down like a shit ton of stairs that just show up
The
out of nowhere.
yeah, stairs.
Don't know why.
Great.
I do want to watch this one. There's been a lot of good recommendations, and I think after I can't make any promises. but
Overlord.
After Overlord, I'll watch Penguin Drum. Which after Shirobako, I'll watch Overlord.
How much left do you have of Shirobako?
A lot.
I think
I'm only
it's-
on episode like 5.
How many? 24?
Mhm.
I'll finish the first season of Gate tonight.
There's only one season of Gate.
Well,
Yeah.
the first half, I measure everything in 12s.
that's kind of what I do.
I measure everything in Subway $5 foot long.
I may every.
And this kid's a doctor.
Dude, that was-
I may
was-
every.
That was actually really bad.
So there are 3 geniuses now. Not.
Two.
We'll make Marcus a genius. He gets Jonathan's genius
There's 2
award.
podcast members that are geniuses.
Yeah, you just
Marcus
got yours
Marcus
revoked.
doesn't get the status of genius. He grants it to people.
Marcus is Detroit. This man is the founder of
the
Detroit.
city of Detroit.
I'd like
No,
to
that's my
introduce-
father.
No, my father's Mr. Detroit. You can just call me Marcus.
This was a.
All right, let's dive into the realm of Marcus.
Yeah, it's time.
Let's
Marcus-
dive into the realm of Mr.
Yeah,
Detroit.
you're the topic of today's podcast, so that
Oh,
is
that's-
kind of our deal.
Oh, that's high honor right there. That's high honor.
It's not. You're Marcus.
All right,
Alright.
we'll get this one out of the way.
all right.
This question is from Jonathan. He said it earlier. I told him to stop, but I wanted to save it for the podcast. So since this is an anime-related podcast and this is Marcus, we're going to combine the two to get the ultimate. Marcus, what got you into anime, and do you watch it often? I think that was Jay's original question. How much do you
No,
actually?
I asked how
animes
much does he
did I
watch?
watch?
Like,
What
how
animes
much,
did
how
you
much
watch?
anime has he watched?
Okay, we're gonna judge Marx's anime recommend.
Oh, it's not that
watch
long.
list.
I'm gonna let you know that right now.
That's okay. We're gonna
Alright.
change your mind.
All right.
Wait, I want to write it.
Luke does have better handwriting.
I was gonna make a funny. I was just gonna wait for him to do his whole thing, and I was just gonna turn the border, and I was gonna say Detroit.
I wasn't going to write anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Now I'm
Great.
going to because I said what I was going to do out loud, and it's not going to be funny.
All right, Marcus, go ahead.
All right. Not to be cliche, I watched all of Dragon Ball. Sadly,
Starting with Dragon Ball, and
Yeah.
then Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball Super.
yeah, no, and Dragon Ball Broly and all that. Yeah, all that.
Did you watch Kai?
No, I played the video game.
Okay.
Let's see. After that, I started watching Naruto, but I stopped watching it because everybody was talking about it. I'm like, it's kind of overrated now. So I lost interest in Naruto.
How far did you get into Naruto?
I'll say the first 70 episodes, I believe.
Oh, you just
Oh,
grazed the skin of it.
Yeah.
You did. You just scratched.
Also,
balls.
I watched every filler episode, which I regret doing.
Yeah. Only good fillers, Cowboys.
Say.
All right. Then after that, it's been a couple years since I watched the anime. After that, then I started Demon Slayer. Braden got me onto that one.
All right, we're back. And Marcus was just telling us about the animes he watched. We started with Dragon Ball, Naruto,
Now we're
Yeah.
on
Demon Slayer.
All right,
Yeah.
continue, Marcus.
All right. So now I'm watching this old anime called Soul Eater from 2008.
Oh God, no.
We're familiar.
You can stop,
you-
Rick.
yeah, you
just
can
just
quit.
drop it. Don't
it's
finish
all
it.
right.
I'm on like the
Don't finish
I'm
it.
on the very last 3 episodes. Duff just died. I'm assuming. Maka. She's
Dude,
a
it's been
she's a
for,
minor.
that show sucks.
I know that show really do sucks.
You looked right at the
I started
camera
it, so
when
I
you
gotta
said
finish it now.
What a
Except for
trooper.
Naruto, I ain't finishing that. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
On Netflix, it's this anime called Yasake. I just started by the Black Samurai. I'm only watching because he's black.
Actually, Dallas was telling me about this.
I
really?
just started like 2 days ago.
How is it so far?
It was pretty good.
Is it?
Dallas
Yeah.
and Brad actually told
This
me
isn't
about
Dallas.
this.
This is Detroit.
Bruh.
Fucking
Bruh.
idiot.
All right. On Netflix is this new anime called High-Rise Evasion. It's kind of like The Purge. I kind of like it. And me and Brady started watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen's really good.
Oh, you and Andy really hyped
That
that
show
one
is
up.
extremely good. I
Yeah.
think,
Oh, yeah, it's-
like you guys would really like
That one won
You know
like
what?
all sorts of awards last season.
You
Yeah.
goobers would really
You know what
like
show I
it.
want to watch?
What?
I think Mechabox.
Oh, Megalobox?
Megalobox. Oh fuck.
That does look really good. It's
Megalobox.
boxing robots.
Yeah.
What was
I
that? What was
think
that
I've
movie
seen the trailer.
called? Like, there was a movie.
Oh,
about
Real
boxing
Steel.
robots.
Real
Yeah,
Steel.
Real Steel.
Real Steel.
Yeah.
It's
I
kind
watched
of
it not long
kind of
ago.
like that.
The
I
fake
think.
Transformers.
I love
Yeah,
Real
the
Steel.
shitty
The
Transformers.
fake, the fake gun.
I have a friend who actually is watching Megalobox and has watched Megalobox. I guess the first season, the main character is like 20. Second season is a 20-year jump. He's like 40 in the second season.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I-
like Vivi.
I don't mind
Yeah.
that. I don't mind long jumps like that.
No, I don't
if
either.
They're done
But
right.
he said in the first season he was kind of like, he said he was like kind of a little bitch. Like he would get hit and be like, oh, I can't believe it, I'm gonna lose. In the second season, he said the dude takes a punch and just starts fucking him up. Like he just goes insane.
What Luke read on the board?
I gave up.
I ran out of room, so I wrote I
gave
gave
up.
up.
Perfect.
And that goes right
Marcus,
there.
are you like a Netflix exclusive anime watcher?
Nah, I got Crunchyroll.
You fuck
Oh,
around with
yeah.
Crunchyroll?
Marcus is
that.
Netflix.
I got
Netflix
Hulu.
exclusive.
I got HBO Max.
What animes are on HBO Max?
Jujutsu.
Oh, that's on Crunchyroll too.
I know. I just started Black Clover Black Clover like an hour ago.
I actually do like that show.
I don't know much about it. I just
It's
started.
it's long.
I want to start Black Butler too.
Black Butler is awesome.
Yeah, that's a great show.
That's a fantastic
It is.
show.
Marcus, take yourself back to 7th grade and
All right.
start being real edgy and dye your hair black. Well,
My hair is black.
I was gonna say, start wearing a lot of Pierce the Veil t-shirts. It's
So it's just like
But never
2000
like-
metalcore?
no, it is.
Yeah,
They just it's edgy. It's just
2000
supposed-
metalcore? You mean Spencer's?
Anthony worked at Spencer's.
I did work at Spencer's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
it
I nail that?
shows.
Did I nail the joke on the
You
head?
killed it, dude.
Thanks, dude.
2000s metalcore is like Hot Topic, Scene haircut. Like,
Raw XD.
Yeah.
God, dude, that fucking cringy just to say.
Roar
Right.
Oh my
That means I
God.
love you in Dinosaur.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the little.
You know. I got something sad to say. I used to be scared of Spencer's and Hot Topic.
A lot of people were. Like,
I was only scared to go behind the cash register because I knew what was back there.
yeah, we had like a lot of sex shit.
Yeah, I would always look in there and be like, "That's a lot of sex shit." I'm not
Like you
walking
walk
in
back there, you just see a bunch of dildos hanging off the wall like this. Like
No.
dang.
Well, they're in boxes. There's dildos, butt plugs,
maybe
vibrators,
yours.
all of
In
it.
Detroit, they hanging out about that shit.
Detroit, they're hung up on the wall with a sign that says "Try me."
Only used once.
Lightly used.
This one's
half off.
still wet.
That makes me want to throw up.
Oh, yo, I went to Spencer's and tried out a new dildo. Shit was still warm.
Now, we were good about that. Like anything,
Oh.
like open box, it was gone. We upsold cleaner at the when you checked out.
Yeah, you're gonna want some serious good cleaner for this fleshlight, man. You
literally-
look like the type of bro that beats it at least twice a day.
Yo, if you ever
I can
sell
promise
somebody
you
a
it's gonna
fleshlight-
help.
Oh
Chug.
yeah, it was always awesome selling people sex toys because they were so nervous. Nobody was like confident, like, yeah, I'm buying a T-shirt. No one's like, yeah, I'm buying a fucking fleshlight. Like guys would come in, their heads would be kind of down, maybe hood up. They'd walk up, put it on the table. I'm like, "Sup, chief? What's your email?"
Are you a rewards member?
And then
All
they
right,
would,
but being honest, do you blame them? Imagine I have to walk up, look the cash register dead in the face, and be like, "Yeah, I can't get laid."
I'm not judging him.
No, yeah, I would
No
either.
one who worked the register was like, "Dude, this guy's a fucking loser."
Did you ever like fuck with them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These kids like.
You know this is buy one get one half off, right?
Yeah, I'd shoot them the deals. Anything you would try and upsell them, they would get very nervous about. So it was kind of easy to sell them things. You could kind of force it because they were already nervous. Or we would get kids that would come in and like want to fuck around. They'd be like young teenagers, and they'd come in and be like, "Oh, you guys have dildos?" Like, yeah, I'll take you back. Let me give you the rundown. And I'd take one in the group back. They'd be like a group of 3, and I'd take one of them back. And he's just like, probably like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, so here's what we got over here. I'm explaining him the whole like
Here's the
sex
extra
wall.
large.
And just ruin his time. And then he leaves because he's so uncomfortable.
The Moby Dick 3000s in the backpack.
Yeah, the Peter Fitzwell, the mobile, the double D 3000, it's all there.
I went to Spencer's one time, and it was, you still work there, but you were not there. I was buying, I think, a T-shirt for like a birthday or something, and I bought it and I put it down on the counter. And this isn't like an awkward, I was uncomfortable story. It's a funny story because I walked up to the counter. They're like, hey, you got an email? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you a rewards member? I'm like, sure, try this one. And I was like, Anthony Luby. I use your email. And the dude at the counter was like, you're not Anthony. And I looked at him and I said, he's my brother. He was like, oh, all right. And then he just let me use
Well, the
your
way
email.
the emails worked is it wasn't like a rewards account.
Mm-hmm.
All you do, like, if someone didn't give me their email, I would write in a fake one. Because all it does is just send you promotional stuff. So that you could say any fucking thing you wanted.
Yeah, I used your
There's no
email.
like account that you have. That's funny though. It's
Yeah,
probably
my
Joe
email
or
is
Ryan.
ballliquor@gmail.com.
I think it'd be really fun to work in a sex shop for like a week.
Mine's gonna be daddychill@gmail.com.
I'd be like, all right, can you run that by me one more time, please?
Yeah, what was that?
Daddy
Chief?
chill.
Oh, dude, if
Could
I
you
worked
spell that?
if I worked at a fucking sex shop, I would fuck with people because I would take them back and I would show them boxes and be like, this one is actually part of our used collection. We clean them very thoroughly, but they're actually half off because they are, like I said, gently used.
I actually returned this one last week.
Yeah, I believe this one actually, the problem is it's got a bit of gaping going on, which you can actually solve by microwaving it for 15 seconds. That'll tighten everything back up. Like I would do
Microwave
that
some
shit.
sponges and shove them in, and it'll work just fine.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun.
I'm
just to mess with
totally
it.
gonna sell out Andy right now. One time, whenever me and Andy were in high school together, we were at lunch.
Andy, we love you.
yeah, you're
Manager
you're
sign.
getting put on air.
He doesn't listen.
Well, good, because one time we were at lunch together, and he came in, and he was so psyched about something, and I was like, "What's up, Chief?" And he's like, "Dude, you'll never believe what I learned how to do." And I'm like, "What, dude?" I learned how to make a fleshlight. And I was like, what? He's like, it's so easy. You get a cup, you put hot water on 2 sponges and put them in the cup, put a rubber glove between them, go to town. He told me that at lunch, and I was like, I am never talking about this, but now it's on the podcast.
Yeah, you were probably like, I am going to try that when I get home.
We don't have sponges.
Well, Alex had banana fucker at work.
What?
Banana.
Oh, yeah. So I used to work at a certain Chipotle. I worked at
I
Chipotle.
used to work at a certain Chipotle.
And this guy I work with, God bless his soul. He's not dead. I love him, though.
Nice.
I'm not going to say his name, though. That's terrible. But he was a good friend of mine when I was working there, and we were just shooting the shit one day. You know, I was either grilling chicken or doing cashier shit. And we get on the topic of, like, masturbating, and he's like, yeah, have you guys ever put a banana peel in the microwave? I'm like, huh? What? He's like, yeah, dude, it's fucking awesome. You have to try it. I'm like, he's like, seriously, man. Like, I've done it. I do it all the time. Like, just try it out. I'm like, I don't know about that. That's a banana peel.
So wait, like, did he snip the tip of the banana?
I
and
don't
then
know. I-
Squeeze the banana
I
out and then
don't-
microwave it. And
I
then
didn't
go to
ask.
town?
Wow, honey, you sure do eat a lot of banana. Mom, buy 3 bunches.
Shut the fuck up, Mom.
Well, no, here's the thing. Were they one-time use, or did he, like...
I'm not. They're one-time
They're-
use.
they're-
No,
No,
no.
Aw.
Because he'd be like, yeah, dude, once they turn brown, they're even better. You know what I mean?
No.
Maybe he's just waiting
I
for them
do.
to
I
get
don't
really
know.
ripe.
I didn't try. I didn't
No.
try to engage in conversation with it. I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. Bananas.
So, like, well, hold on. This started off with the topic of masturbation somehow?
I don't know. It was like 4...
Or did he, like, just come up, like, first part of the shift? He's like, Yes, you guys fuck banana peels too.
So I was fucking a banana last night.
So I was fucking this banana last night,
Now
right?
the thing is though, I don't know how the banana peel was like oriented because normally when you peel a banana peel, it's like 3 or 4 sections, and they're
If
just.
I was gonna fuck a banana,
Cut the tip off.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd cut the tip off and then kind of
Squeeze it out.
squeeze the banana out.
Yeah.
And then just pop it in the microwave, and then you already have a nice pocket.
That is like the only way I can think.
you guys
to do
wouldn't.
it.
You guys wouldn't try pounding it and make like the mash.
What do you
You're not
mean?
fucking the banana fruit itself.
I'm saying you could, and then it'd come out easier.
I mean, I guess. You could have like a banana puree. But you fucking
Nothing like banana puree before fucking a banana.
This banana.
take that bitch. And
My
fucking
cock loves this banana.
wine and dine this peel before
Oh
I
man!
go to town.
Hey Anthony, this banana bread's awesome. What'd you do to make it? Oh yeah, I just pureed a quick couple bananas, and then we were in there.
Before I slid them on my dick and fucking shit out of
Oh, that's so fucked. Oh, that's so fucked up. What if Anthony just
Alex, when you open that door, it is so hot.
I'm sweating balls.
it's like Anthony's like,
All right, and we're back for the second time. Camera malfunctions. We switched to one camera because the other one's just giving us way too much trouble. But it's time.
wait, how are we only using one camera?
Wide angle lens.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, podcast.
Yeah, we put it
Back.
in the
Poggers.
poogers.
Buggers,
All right. So Marcus, you are from the great land of Detroit. That
Sadly, yeah.
everyone knows. Everyone's heard of Detroit, and I don't think they want to go there for vacation most of the time.
It depends which part of Detroit.
We're
There's
gonna get it. I actually had a question about that. So
All right.
when you think of Detroit, typically most people think of like
The ghetto.
the ghetto, the rundown hoods,
Yeah.
kind of a shithole.
Yeah. The predominantly black people, yeah. Yeah.
So like, how much of Detroit is bad and good? If I've been to Detroit one time,
Mm-hmm. Which part?
and we were at what theater was it?
I've been there
The
twice.
Fox.
Not the Fox.
No.
It was
It was a smaller theater.
God.
No,
damn.
I've been to Detroit 3 times.
What theater? What venue was that? God damn it!
I've never
Masonic
been.
Temple.
No, it was not the Mason.
That was where I saw Bring Me the
Oh.
Horizon.
It was where we saw him,
Him.
and where you saw Baby Metal.
It
AMC.
it was like,
Like
it was like in the
concert?
center of downtown. It wasn't in like a super bad area.
Movie theater.
It was for like concerts. Anyway,
Oh, the Fox.
It might. I have no fucking idea. I
Maybe.
can't remember the name. But we go park our car. We're walking to the venue, and my one Detroit experience is a crackhead telling us he needs some nose candy, so we throw him a nickel. How accurate is that for everybody who goes to Detroit? Like, are they going to go there, run into the crackheads?
Well, yes, basically.
Yes.
I run to a crackhead every morning on my way to work.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Does he know?
He gave me the same stop story, but he don't recognize me. This is what happened. I go to the building. He'll stop me and like, hey man, can you help? My wife is pregnant and we're about to get our welfare check any second now. Can you give us a little money? I got the keys to the house, but we can't get into the house. I'm like, how you got keys to a house you can't get into? But I digress. He's like, my wife is pregnant. She's hungry. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you tell me the same story every day. He said, no, I don't recognize you. No, I don't. I'm like, yes, you do. One of these days, I'm going to tell him the story for him. I'm like, yeah, I know already.
Your wife is pregnant.
You got a welfare check on the way.
The house is locked, but you have the keys. That's great.
Is that a thing that can happen?
So
Can
is
you
that
have
like
the
an
keys
act?
and
Is
not
that like
get
a common
Almost so
Detroitity?
wrong.
I would say so. Around downtown area. Yeah.
What? So like, on a scale of the Detroit we hear about and the Detroit we don't know,
out of 10?
no. Do you live in like a good part of Detroit?
Oh, yeah, I live in the suburbs.
Oh, good for you.
So you live like right outside Detroit?
Yeah, like right on the outskirts.
Okay.
I used to live in the ghetto.
Yeah, how was
growing
that?
up.
What was the craziest thing you've ever like witnessed or seen?
Our air conditioning unit getting stolen.
Like a window one? Or-
No, the whole. Like the whole unit in the back of the house They cut open the gate. I watched them do it. 'Cause it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what is that noise outside? I saw them use a pickup truck, cut open the gate, somehow chained up the air conditioner and drove off. And that bitch was like way down the street. I'm like, dang, we don't got no air conditioning on.
That's
Mom.
a concern.
Mom, they took the whole fucking air conditioning unit.
So I was like, dang, so now I gotta use windows? I'm like,
Like, fuck, they did it again.
Mom, you'll never believe this shit.
That is literally the most you can't have shit in Detroit I've ever heard in my life.
yeah.
So is that like the biggest thing you've ever got stolen, or is that the only thing you got stolen? Or?
Basically, yeah. Okay, let me tell you this one story. We was on vacation and we came home. Somebody broke into our house, and we went inside the house. It was a prostitute in my bed with some dude. I'm like, wow. Out of all rooms, out the master bedroom and my room, and my brother's room, why would you choose mine?
He couldn't even like be like, yeah, let's fuck in the master bedroom. He's just like, this kid's bedroom.
At this point, go in the kitchen or something.
Make it interesting, man.
Yeah, why you gotta choose my bedroom?
Marcus, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why we moved. I'm telling you.
Last time,
Just got sick of Detroit.
last
being
time I
Detroit.
saw you, you were telling me about some like sunglasses.
Oh, buffs. Yeah.
Buffs. That's what you call
yeah, I
them.
remember
Yeah,
buffs.
you were telling me. You said everybody in the hood's got buffs.
Yes, everybody.
Why? You got a pair?
No, I don't got a pair. I don't get stolen. You know that people actually fight in the street for them glasses. People actually walk up to you, cold at gunpoint for the glasses, maybe even rob you after that with the glasses, and walk off like nothing happened. Like, dang, for real?
Hey, bro, give me your glasses. Oh, here. And then hold the gun back to him. All right, now give me your wallet. After he's got the fucking drip
Yeah,
going.
you told me about buffs. Is that like a Detroit thing?
I guess so. Good. Nobody else knows about them.
Yeah, we didn't.
I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him before that.
I would look them up, but my phone somewhere around here.
3330 lacking.
What is there to do in like that part of Detroit?
The ghetto.
Yeah.
Get robbed.
Like what?
Get robbed. Go to the weed house, the candy store house. Fuck a prostitute.
In your bed, right?
No.
Wait, you say the candy store house?
Yes.
Elaborate
So when I
a
was
little bit.
younger, across the street was a little old lady who used to sell us candy. I used to think she. Did you fart? Oh. So she was an old lady who used to sell candy. I used to think she used to drug them, to be honest with you. Cause ain't no way every kid in the neighborhood will go to this one house for some candy. Fruities at that. Y'all know what Fruities are, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay, they're like Tootsie Rolls, but fruity.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
yeah, those
She's,
for $1 too.
so she's flipping kids fruities. Oh,
She's-
one candy
wait.
for $1.
No, it's like a little sandwich bag. You know how? Okay, so you know how people deal weed? They put the weed in the sandwich bag, twist it,
Yeah.
then light it on fire.
Yeah.
She used to do that with candy.
That's fucking hard.
I know, right?
She just sold kids candy. She's just a nice old lady.
I used to think she used to drug them. To be honest with you,
Marcus, I'm kind of with you on that, man. That's a little burnt. Like, yeah, candy in bags
about to
okay,
say
but why the
sus.
fuck would you
burn the tip of the bag. Like, dang.
She's flipping it like she's flipping weed.
She probably
She
was.
may have probably. That's why she got the habit
There's
from.
probably no candy, and there's probably just weed.
No one's giving away weed.
Yeah, you don't give
That
away
you said
weed
they
on
were
a
giving it
dollar.
away. He was buying it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
it
you don't
just said
sell it for
sell.
$1 though. Not even like even if she like made them edible and stuff, you don't just sell that for $1.
So, Marcus, you ever see anything like crazy, like besides someone driving away with your AC?
Mom, they stole the fucking air
Oh
conditioner.
yeah. Every Wednesday night, they like to do donuts in the middle of the street. It'd be fun too. It'd be funny. They do donut till a cop come, then they all just race off like in different directions. Like, dang.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. So I was watching these videos today. This YouTuber named Charlie Bow, I think 313 or 303. All he does is puts like a GoPro on his dash and he drives around like hoods, like Detroit,
Shit.
Chicago, LA, like the worst of the worst. So he was going through Detroit today, and it was like a 2-lane highway. So you had your 2 lanes on the right and 2 lanes on the left. Probably a busy road. And they had these 2 cars that they souped the fuck up out of. And they were just doing burnouts in the road. Like, traffic was stopped. These guys were just fucking around and then drag racing down this highway street. and he talks about them like that's fucking
Yeah, Mark's just
gnarly.
like, yeah, that happens. Yeah.
They'll actually stop you in the middle of the road, like at a random red light, just do donuts. Like, dang, y'all really got no life for that?
Damn, I gotta go to work.
Something I've seen a lot too in
Fucking
those
lame.
videos are guys just driving around on the road on ATVs and dirt bikes.
Oh yeah, they do that too. They do that.
Do they?
Yeah,
I see that.
it's like
all
a
the
gang
time.
of them. I be wanting to join them. Like, yo, what's up?
Get an ATV.
But I'm
or
afraid if I
something.
get on the ATV, I'm flipping that bitch on the ground. It's not getting back up.
The cops should come and dip, Mark.
Shit.
It looks like they didn't give a fuck about the cops.
They showed
Like,
on. They will do donuts in front of the cops and just walk away like nothing happened. And the cops,
What do they do?
nothing. Cops just sit there like, is that
Yeah.
your job?
Yeah.
But they do it so much, they just can't arrest everybody at the same time.
Yeah,
that's
what
what
are
I
they
was-
gonna do? Arrest everybody that does it?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, the cops probably don't do anything, do they? When they see something like that.
No, they really don't.
They just-
They'll try to break it up
Uh huh.
Is that all they do? They just break it up and then go?
and then go to a different location. Yeah.
Because God
Hey,
knows
cut
they're
it
busy.
out. All right, we're heading out.
Stop. See ya.
Stop.
What a magical city Detroit
Did
is.
you go to like an inner city school then? If you grew up in the hood,
Went to an all black school. Yeah.
what was going to school like?
Fights every morning. Somebody cheating on somebody. A couple's arguing.
Did you have the one girl that walked through the hall and would always ask people for $1?
Yeah, we got that. We got the one loud girl who always say, "Best friend, best friend."
I like that. That's like a stereotype joke, but it's just a fact.
That's
It-
They
it-
had that at
it-
McKinley.
it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Like, dang, like who's all your best friends in this school?
Everyone.
Is she deaf? How could she not fucking hear
And she be
you?
loud too with a bag of Cheetos. Like, dang, like I hear you, I can hear you way down the hallway.
All she do was charge her phone, eat hot
Cheetos
chip,
that
and
say
lie.
best friend in the hallway. Like, I'm convinced she don't got no best. She just yelling at this point.
She doesn't have one. It's just
You just yelling to yell.
Yeah, at this point.
whoever looks is her new best friend for the day.
You ever get in any trouble in Detroit, Marcus? I don't mean to like sell you out.
Nah.
No, you didn't get any
Dude,
trouble.
don't make him fucking snitch.
I'm not. I'm just asking if he ever got himself.
It
in
wouldn't
any
be
trouble.
snitching if he told on himself.
Yeah.
He'd be
Okay, we
snitching
did.
on
I did
himself.
run away from the cops once.
What
Let's hear it.
It was at this abandoned building, and we were just throwing rocks at it and a brick. So,
And a brick.
Rocks and a brick.
I mean, it was like a full abandoned house, but it had every window. So I was like, nobody lives here, so why not break them? So me and my brother
in the
started
true
throwing rocks at
Detroit
him.
spirit.
And I guess the old lady behind us, she called the cops, said these kids are ruining his house and something like that. So the cops pulled up on him like, what y'all doing? And I was like, oh, nothing, and start walking off. So I darted in this one alley. So for some reason the cops didn't get out. They tried to drive around the alley like that was predictable. So I ended up turning around, going back to the same house, and walking down the street, and never saw the cops again.
They just said, "Dude, fuck it." Like,
All right, we'll just look like we're gonna chase him, and we're going right.
And
I think-
it's Gam.
I think they probably had the same thought. I was like, this is a fucking abandoned building. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
This is Detroit.
how many abandoned buildings were there? Because something that I hear a lot about is just like the amount of abandoned
it's a
houses
lot.
in Detroit.
Yes, on the east side.
Why specifically these said?
Is that I think that's just like the hood of
Yeah,
Detroit.
that's like the hood of Detroit.
I don't know if you've ever been to West
There's
Detroit.
the hood of Detroit. Then there's people who's worse than the hood. It's called Highland Park. Don't go there.
Have you been to Highland Park?
Many a times, yes.
What goes down in Highland Park?
Everything. You think Detroit is bad? Go there. You'll get mugged in broad daylight. I'm like, okay. And nobody was gonna do nothing to you. You get mugged in a gas station. The gas station tend to just watch you. Like, you ain't gonna help.
He's just watching like, just don't get shot, dude. Like,
Yeah, don't rob my store. Like, dang, for real. You'll get hit by I just had a stroke. Okay. You'll get hit by a car in broad daylight if you're not paying attention. People don't pay attention to road signs. People think stop signs are suggestions. People run a red light just to run it. At night they drag race a lot. Yeah. What else is there? It's the ghetto. People will smoke a whole blunt in the middle of the road and just be sitting there like, okay. Sometimes you'll have a crackhead that'll stop you like, you want your windows washed? And still pretend to wash it when you say no.
And then ask for to get paid because you washed your window.
Yeah, like, I said no.
Anyone tried to sell you shoes?
Yeah, yeah. Very much so.
That's like common. I've had that happen to me when I've been like walking around and shit.
But it was always a crackhead trying to offer me some shoes. Like, why?
You don't
Like,
got
where you get the
shoes?
shoes from to offer me some shoes?
You don't have shoes.
He's like, hey, what's your size?
He's walking around barefooted like, you want some shoes? And you're like, you need some yourself, boy.
Like, who you steal these shoes from to get some more crack?
We have a buddy who is from the hood of the dirty. Devon, for the fellas.
Oh yeah, Devon.
Devon lived in one of the worst parts of Canton. Like bad. Like he lived
Right behind Altman.
right
Hospital.
behind
Yeah.
Altman. Like he lived in a really bad part of Canton. And his house was across the street from a gas station. And Devon lived in the third floor where there was a window facing out the road. And he said, like, once a week, he would hear the gas station getting robbed across the street. And he said one time he looked outside, there was a shooting that happened down there where they shot the attendant. And Devon watched them shoot the attendant. He said he was sitting
Canton's
there.
dirty,
He
dude.
was sitting there, like, because he would just sit. He would hear, like, no, wait, what are you doing? You give me the fucking money. And Devon would be sitting there just looking out his window, just watching. He said he saw the pop! Like, just shoot the guy.
I think that guy died. I remember hearing
Did
about
he?
that. I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Tevin watched 2 people die.
2.
Didn't die. He didn't die.
Oh, that guy didn't die?
No, so what happened in Athens,
Oh yeah, that was.
there was a party
so stupid.
where a dude climbed up a electrical pole, and he went all the way up, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm climbing a pole," and then he was really drunk, so he slapped his hand off the top wire, but he was up high, so he hit his hand on the wire, and what they think happened was he hit it, it stopped his heart, he started to fall, he hit it again, it restarted his heart,
What?
he fell and hit the ground.
Actually, yeah, there's a video of it. We'll show you
Yeah,
after.
Devin took a video of it too. Devin has the video. But yeah, the dude hit his hand twice. The first time stopped his heart, and the second time restarted.
Yeah, that's
So
what-
he actually managed to kill himself and bring himself back to life
Yes.
all in one swoop.
This
Dude
motherfucker
pulled-
That's metal.
exploded.
He defibrillated himself.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he broke a lot of bones. He was.
He's probably still fucked up.
He was in a bad way for a long
Yeah,
time.
I mean,
I
that's-
know. I
Probably
know.
still is,
I
but
know
like-
he was off the campus for the next year because he
But
like couldn't. He was in a hospital. all the
Let's
time.
be honest.
Okay.
He stopped his heart and then defibrillated himself.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal.
I mean, that's
And
a
he also
lot.
fell from the top wire of a telephone pole. Or
From
no,
the top wire.
He got
electrical post.
electrocuted from that. That's like, I mean, Luke might understand how much energy or
fuck
current is flowing through those things. It's
200 milliamps
insane.
of current can actually kill you.
Yeah, it only takes 1/10 of an amp to kill you, and there's like, God, I don't know the amp to volts. There's probably over 240 volts going through that thing. Well over 240 volts.
Alex installs can lights.
I'm an electrician.
Can't like the kid.
Can't believe
I'm just surprised he didn't just die right
We've
there.
got 2
did.
electricians in this room,
he
dude.
did die.
Well,
and then brought himself
technically-
back to life.
Technically, you're pronounced dead when your brain activity stops,
Yeah.
not your heart.
Okay.
Well, I've been dead for 21 years.
I pronounce I pronounce you husband and wife.
Say the word.
You may kiss the bride.
Come here.
Get over here.
Wait, Marcus.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you get like, say that in the same like that voice? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And just say, bruh.
That was
Wait,
bro sound
oh,
effect on
It's
MP5.
really like
I wish I knew if that had an echo.
Oh, does it? Does it have an echo?
I don't know.
Like,
Like,
wait, silence in the courtroom.
silence in the courtroom.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Got the reverb up.
Here you go, Marcus.
That was good. That was good.
Alright, good.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus, have you ever been jumped?
Nah.
Really?
Nah.
So me and Anthony got something over on the kid from Detroit.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
guys got jumped hard.
Yeah, we got jumped hard.
Yeah.
Down in
Yeah.
the dirty.
Tell them about the
Watch your
dirty.
back.
Tell them about the dirty.
We were at McDonald's. We were getting breakfast. It's like 8:30 in the morning.
Downtown Canton.
Downtown Canton, which
Downtown
we're off Cherry Street, which for those of you who know Canton or are unfamiliar with Canton, Cherry Street is one of the worst streets in Canton.
That's right by well, one of the worst compared to
Shorb is really
Shorb
bad.
Shorb,
and
yeah.
Duber are fucked.
Yeah.
Duber.
Duber and Shorb.
Imagine being named Duber.
Duber.
Imagine being named Duber.
Duber makes me laugh every
Duber is
fucking time.
Fucked.
Duber.
So we just finished up breakfast, and we're like right about to leave, and there's these 9 kids sitting in there too. They look like our age, right?
Yeah, they were probably
They were probably our age.
You know, we
There's-
probably went to high school with some of them in McKinley.
Yeah, we probably did. But there's like these 9 kids. One of them comes up to us and asks us for money. We say no, we don't have any, so we start walking out. And we cross Cherry Street. We're cruising up to my buddy's house because he lived right up the road. And I turn around and I see all 9 of them coming out the door. And they start like fast walking towards us. So I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, guys, make the next left. We're going to Drug Mart. Because like there's civilization at the next road up. And they catch us right in between the 2 roads.
It wasn't even all of them. Only like a handful of them came up. Some stayed back.
Yeah,
and-
all 9 of them came up, but like a handful started to like beat us up. My one buddy, Matt, got the shit beat out of him. They started beating his head into a wall, and he actually got a concussion. The biggest one came up to me, and I remember I started looking at him to the right, and he's like, ooh, he's like looking all pissed, and he just like punches me on the right shoulder. It didn't even hurt. He was like, and then he backed off. And
That's when you go for the throat.
Yeah, you
well,
popped me.
I was carrying a piece, so I pulled my piece out, and they fled.
It was not a piece. It was a pocket knife.
That's a piece, Jay.
No,
No,
that's
that's
a
not a
pocket
piece.
knife.
a
That's a
piece,
pocket
a
knife.
piece is a handgun.
And that's a heater too. I call
That
them
is a heater.
heaters.
A piece is a pow.
Oh, well, I had a
I did
switchblade.
throw my
Out
orange
my
juice.
piece.
It was not a switchblade. It was a knife. It was a small pocket knife.
It was actually like a.
It was probably like a 3
It was like
4-inch blade.
No, it was like
My
a 5-inch
favorite part
blade.
of, like,
Piece
this
of when you
whole
hold it like this.
You hold it upside down.
What's a gat?
A gat's a handgun too.
Yeah, no, but
A
like
Glock.
how you hold a gat?
Sideways. Some of them you hold sideways.
How do
Some
you
people hold them upside down. I'm gonna get why they hold them upside down.
How you hold a blicky? How do you hold the blicky?
A fork and knife.
Oh.
You ain't getting me caught up.
Mark, is there any Detroit slang?
Oh yeah, can you teach us some slang from Detroit?
Sure.
Are there any words that we're allowed to say?
Yeah.
Or that aren't allowed for the podcast?
Yeah, hit-
That are allowed on YouTube and that we are also
Yeah.
allowed to say.
Yeah, Mark, like what's some popular Detroit slang?
I gotta think of a clean one. Okay, hold on.
It doesn't have to be clean. It just can't get us in trouble.
It
I
can't-
gotta think of a clean one.
Yeah, we would end up.
Can't be racially.
People say, "Can I borrow a slug?" That mean they want to borrow $1.
A slug.
That's a good
Slug?
one.
Yeah, slug is $1.
Aw.
Yeah, can I get a slug?
Some people say you got some leaves. That mean they got some rolling paper.
Oh, that's a good one because I would have thought it was the actual herb.
Some people like rap. Some people say rap. Some people say leaves. I prefer to say leaves than rap, but I digress. What else do you want? That's all I can think about right now. That's
Like-
clean.
If you pick up a beer, I mean, people say like they get a 40. I've heard that plenty of times.
A 40. That's kind of cliche. Yeah.
That's
Well,
cliche.
I've
Basically,
seen, I've
it's
seen
a-
Friday.
Oh yeah. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go to my 40, homie.
Oh my God.
Some people say want a dub. That's more than $1, like 25.
Jeez.
Yeah.
People give that away?
No.
Thank God.
They
Stop
do when
from
you,
asking.
I
when you
mean-
hold a gat to them.
I mean, if
You
you
do.
like got something for trade, yeah. Then,
Mhm.
So I always see the. I'm gonna pull out like a movie cliche. Like,
All right.
In any movie in a ghetto, there's always the guy sitting on the step, and when you walk by, he has to borrow $1.
I don't see that in Detroit.
You don't see that in Detroit?
No.
Okay.
That's more like Cleveland. Or
Dude,
Chicago.
that just reminded me of like Everybody Hates Chris.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
about.
Like when he
I said
says to that little dude from across the street, "Can I hold your dollar?"
it. Can I hold it?
That's that's like New York or the Bronx.
Bronx.
Yeah,
Or-
that sounds like super Bronx
Yeah.
style.
I'm going to check the camera right quick just to make sure nothing's wrong.
Poggers.
Goober's gonna check the camera.
Goober onto cam.
Goober.
Boogers.
Can we get a Goober camera?
Boogers.
Pug.
Pog.
Puggers.
Pog.
I actually had a question that I was thinking about today.
Oh.
So Marcus, did you play Call of Duty Zombies a lot when you were younger?
Oh yeah.
Like when they were huge? Because I know that like all of us did. Do you guys remember when Ghost came out and they had extinction mode with the aliens?
Never played Ghost.
You never played
Ghost
that?
either.
I hated Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost.
I hated Ghost too, but I think extinction mode got too much hate.
What was extinction mode?
So, it was really weird because it was Infinity Ward instead of Treyarch. So it was like this super weird mission, like objective-based alien mode. So the only one I can think of, I can think of all of the maps, but like the best was the first map because that's where it all got like shit because it was just so basic because they didn't know what to do with it. You'd have a drill that you would carry between like alien hives, and you'd have to break them. And you have to get all the way to the main alien hive, defend it, and then run back in like an escape sequence.
Mm-hmm.
And all the while, like swarms of aliens would come and kick your ass, and you would get money for it, and you could complete objectives to level your character up while you were doing the mission.
Oh, cool.
So
Never
like,
played it.
it was really cool. I really liked the game mode, but I feel like it got too much shit because when it first came out, it was really, really, really just bare bones because they didn't know what the fuck to do with it. It was a new thing that they were doing, and it never came back in any other games, and it's really sad.
I mean, maybe I would have liked it because I like when things were bare bones.
Next
like,
time you guys ball up into the Barberton area, you can play.
All right.
I was just actually on the way here. Marcus, speaking of Barberton, on the way here, Marcus was saying that we need a good place for chicken. And
Oh yes.
Marcus, when do you leave?
Sunday.
Thorpe, you going to Belgrade this weekend?
Planning on it.
Big baby Detroit.
It is some
Because
fucking
I'm tired
good
of y'all
fried
seeing
chicken.
KFC around. KFC is nasty. It's too greasy. The skin ain't that good.
Marcus, have you
I
had
don't like
churches?
KFC.
Have you had churches?
Churches, yes, we have that in Detroit.
Do you?
Is that
Yes.
like the go-to fried chicken place in Detroit?
That or Popeyes. Yeah.
Popeyes is good.
I'd
Yeah.
go Popeyes. I work in churches a lot.
I hate
don't
how
really
y'all
care
got
for it.
Popeyes commercials up down here, but y'all don't have no Popeyes around here.
don't
There's
have
like no Popeyes anywhere.
And
But y'all have the commercials confusing me.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's always.
I remember the
commercials
first
for it.
time I ever had Popeyes is when I flew into the Tennessee airport. I flew into the airport in Tennessee and I walked up and I ordered.
It was good, wasn't
It
it?
fucked.
You know
I've
what?
never had Popeyes.
We had
fucks
Popeyes in Cleveland.
Me and Alex went to this. Well, me, Alex, I think Kyle and
Josh.
Josh went to this art exhibit, a Japanese art exhibit that was going on at the Cleveland Art Museum.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we somehow wound up in East Cleveland, and we stopped at a Popeyes in East Cleveland. That shit fucking slapped.
Yeah, it's
That
goes.
was
It
good
goes hard.
food.
I've never had it.
I have a funny story from that. So, since I went to Japan, I picked up the habit of just like giving a slight head nod or bow, not like a full-fledged
like
bow. I'm just like that. So I'm walking out the door, and this guy holds the door for me, and I bowed, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you," and he's like, "White boy, did you just bow?" I'm like, "Huh? You speaking to me?" He's like, "Yeah, did you just bow?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's fucking weird."
Well, I'd have done some weird things too. No, I don't want to be racist to this, but in Detroit, I would like, "Thank you, master." Sometimes.
When is that applicable? Like, when do you
Yeah,
say
what?
that?
Yeah, where?
Like,
who you
surely
saying it to?
not.
What context?
to
is that?
anybody,
Surely
you're
not
picking
to
up-
like the grocery store clerk bagging your stuff.
no, okay, no. Like, I would say if somebody hold the door for me, and they give me a stupid look, I'm like, "Thank you, master," and keep walking.
Does that
And I was
fuck with
turning
them?
around, and they was staring at me, and I'm staring at them like, "Yeah, I said it."
Yeah, what's up?
Does that like fuck them? They're like, what?
Some people actually got offended. Some old lady got offended. I said it. I'm like, "What you mean? I only said thank you, master." I'm like, "You ain't black, so why you getting offended?"
She got
She
offended.
got
You're
mad.
like, I'm the black one.
like,
Look at me. I'm black,
I should be offended by what I said.
but I think it's funny.
That's cool,
Funny,
Marcus.
Mark. I swear to God, out of my peripheral vision, I thought Luke just went and pulled his shirt up.
Why would
I don't know. That's why I was
Your
looking
shirt
at you
is,
funny.
like, mildly close to skin tone.
That's, I'm white. I get it. You don't have to point it out.
I had a shirt pretty similar color to that, and I wore it to work one day, and everyone's like, "Anthony, are you wearing a shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Do you see my nipples?
Oh,
Wait,
God.
Anthony, that long tan.
Like the
Yeah.
South
Why'd you
Park
wear that
nipples?
to work?
It wasn't Seco, it was at Spencer's.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like the South Park nipple Velcro.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We sorry.
You're gonna have to buy the premium package. Oh, dang it. Oh, that sucks.
All right, I guess my final question on Detroit, I guess. I gotta figure out how to even phrase this. So, you live in the suburbs of Detroit.
Yeah.
How much, like, suburb is there compared to ghetto? Is it like a 50-50?
Well, as of lately, I would say Detroit's about 80% suburbs now.
Really?
Really?
About okay, like 80% from the middle of East Side to the West Side, because gentrification. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they started tearing down bando buildings and making new ones, and non-black people started moving in.
And they're just making it white.
Yeah. So in the place we moved into, I'm surrounded by a bunch of old people and a bunch of trees for some reason.
Bunch of trees.
Yes, like, why would y'all plant all these trees right here? My yard got like 6 trees in
I
front
don't
of
know
the
why. I
house.
thought that was like a slang term for like a type of person. Like, there's all these trees around here. I'm like, what would that
dude,
even
these-
mean?
These fucking Norwegians. What the hell's with them?
Fucking trees.
Canadians all moving in.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one question, like one closing question before we close out the episode.
right.
Do they have Hungry Man in Detroit?
Bruh.
But the breakfast, no, the microwave for food.
Yeah, do they have Hungry Man there?
Yeah.
You know, I was just thinking, and it's great to know that they have it in Detroit. Hungry Man has been feeding the working man and the working man of Detroit since 19 whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there it is.
Marcus is here as a representative of Hungry Man Detroit to tell us about all of their new Detroit-inspired flavors. Marcus, thank you for coming on the podcast today to help me spread the message of Hungry Man. And would you mind telling me about some of the new flavors that Detroit has brought to Hungry Man?
Well, I don't usually eat Hungry Man, but I digress. So far have I seen? We have chicken.
a true Detroit classic.
That one's always sold out for some reason because it's chicken. I'm guessing. I guess they have meatloaf. I'm assuming.
What kind of flavors do they have that are just like specific to Detroit, like the native Detroitian Hungry Man? The Detroit selects, if you
Chicken.
will. Chicken.
Chicken.
What
Chicken.
comes with that? Like what side would be in the-
Chicken, macaroni, which I don't think no black people eat that, but I digress. I think string beans came with
String
it.
beans?
I think so.
All right, and then what are you getting for dessert with your Detroit select?
I think a brownie.
What kind of brownie?
Classic.
A sober brownie. You think won't say edible?
No, I was like, is it a blonde brownie? Is it a fudge brownie? A pudding brownie?
I don't know. I don't eat them. I'm assuming it's fudge.
All right, so you heard it here, folks. So if you want to experience the new Hungry Man Detroit Select, drive yourself down to East Detroit, walk into the nearest mini mart, and ask for the Detroit Special.
Don't get robbed.
They're sold specifically in
I feel like
Highland
Detroit
Park.
Special is a different
This has
slang
been
term as well.
No, ask for the Detroit Special, and when they bring it out, you'll know what to do. This has been Jonathan Simmer of the Hello Harem podcast. I would like to once again thank our representative from Hungry Man Detroit for coming onto the show, and please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, MySpace, Black People Meet, Farmers Only,
Habbo.
YouTube.
I was gonna say YouTube.
And I think that's most of our
Our
social.
Time,
Ourtime.com.
Farmers Only.
I said Farmers Only.
I don't remember. if you did.
And yeah, and so you
Christian
can.
Mingle.
I don't know if we're on that
I
one.
think I
So
did make a Christian
You can
Mingle.
you can also ask us any burning questions, and if you feel like it. If you have any questions specifically for Marcus or
Netflix
about
original.
Marcus, please email us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com. I will be happy to pass these messages on to Marcus, and we can answer or give you your responses on the next couple episodes. So thank you again for your continued viewership. This has been Jonathan Simmer of the Hello Harem Podcast. Thanks again.
All right. My official last question. So most
All right.
places, like Canton, we got like a local restaurant that's usually good as fuck.
Yeah.
Is there one in Detroit that you will go to without fail that just fucking
Yes.
slaps?
It's called a Coney Island. Y'all ain't gonna know nothing about it because it's like a Detroit thing.
All right.
What's their special?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Like chili cheese dog, chili cheese fries, burgers, gyros, salads. Don't eat the fish or shrimp.
You guys are right on the lake. You telling me you don't have good fish?
Not from Coney Island, no. Okay, so
don't
let me
come
give you the
fucking-
scenario. Coney Island is when the restaurant, you know how restaurant got that thick glass in the front?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how you know you got a good one. If it's a thick glass between the cash register and you. So
Hey, wait, hold on. Wait a second. I've never seen that in Canton before. Is that just a Detroit thing? They're like, hey, we don't get robbed as much, or we're not likely to get robbed.
I
so
guess
we have
so,
this thick
'cause-
glass.
here in Detroit, almost every restaurant that's like a city restaurant got a thick glass between you and the cash register. I'm like, dang, for real? And you know it's a good cash register when it's a single female at the cash register with sweatpants on and a tank top, and then she call you babe every time you say something like, yes, babe.
So that's
Marcus,
what
I
I'm
just
looking
think they
for.
all think you're really cute.
I do.
I don't think
I don't think so.
I think you're cute.
That's a lie.
Marcus is a certified hood classic.
Indeed.
So we got to stop at Coney Island.
Coney Island.
If we're in Detroit.
Yeah.
Where can we find one?
Is that east side?
Oh yeah.
Detroit.
Don't go west off of Coney Island. It's an east side thing.
Okay.
Can you be our like escort?
Yeah, we're like
entourage?
really white. Would we be okay?
I'm gonna have to go with y'all.
Marcus is the
All
hood
right.
escort.
I'm gonna have to go with y'all to the east side.
All right, Marcus.
Yeah, I will happily oblige to that.
I'll
Oblige.
go fuck around with Coney Island.
Well, thank you, Marcus. You've been incredibly informative.
Bar Harbor.
Yeah, man, I want to have you on again.
I do too. Yeah.
Next time you're in town, we're gonna get your sweet ass back in here.
Okay.
You're always welcome at the Harem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you made a family sandwiched between two hot mommy milker mamas.
You actually have
Speaking
been
of
the
mommy
Brios
milkers.
Grammary and Akino.
Hey, Sencho, I'm still single, still lonely. Please
kick
marry
him
me.
in the fucking balls.
Do something.
All right.
All right, my man, Marcus,
Anyway.
it's been a pleasure having you on.
Any closing message?
Don't go get robbed in Detroit. Stay safe. And stay horny.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
There we go.
All right, guys, that is the end of today's episode of the Hello Harem podcast. Thank you very much for watching and listening to Marcus's Tales from Detroit,
Tales from the hood.
Tales from the Hood.
Detroit.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to message us at helloharempodcast@gmail.com.
Concerns.
Or whatever it is. I don't really care. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit that bell button. It really helps us out. Make sure to leave a comment. And we'll catch you guys next week with more Detroit classics.
Next week.